Hello and welcome to the Tupari Vineyard. I'm Olivia from Tupari Wines and I'm sitting here today with Glenn Thomas, our winemaker, and we're talking about some of our new wines. Today we have a very exciting wee number. It's the first time we've produced a dessert wine. This is a late harvest Riesling and I'm going to ask Glenn all about it.
Yeah, thanks Olivia. Well, it's made from our Riesling block on the top terrace, and instead of harvesting the grapes earlier in the season to make a table wine, we've let them hang after the normal vintage period, and the fruit became infected with botrytis, which is a type of mould. It sounds terrible, but it's actually very good. If it works really well, we call it noble rot, and I think that's what we managed to do. And basically what it does, it grows on the outside of the berries and it concentrates the fruit inside, the juice inside, by letting water escape through the little, because it penetrates the skin, and so water comes out and concentrates whatever's in there. And it also adds flavours of its own. And then we have to hand pick the grapes and process them very carefully and get this really thick luscious juice that comes out. It's got a huge amount of sugar in it. It's very concentrated.
So that sounds delicious. I think we need to have a taste.
Good idea. Well, the first thing to notice about it is the beautiful colour. It's a deep gold colour with green tints, and they're quite rich looking wines, and to follow on the nose is that richness becomes fully apparent. It's very honeyed with citrus peel and dried fruit notes, and it looks really exciting. On the palate, the most important thing for me with these sort of wines is that they're decadent, they're luscious. So when you put it in your mouth, there's an explosion of flavour, but you also get this lusciousness that really fills your palate. They're remarkable wines, but they still have a fresh finish, so they're good to have with dessert food or with cheese, and really they're remarkable, and they age quite well in the bottle, and I would think that although this is really nice to drink now, you could keep it for another year or two without any problems.
So Glenn, is there any etiquette around drinking dessert wines that people should know before they crack their bottle?
No, I don't think so. I don't stand on ceremony with wine. I do know that some people like to have late pick wine or very sweet wines as an aperitif, which I think is a good idea if you've got perhaps with pâté or something like that. There's some very famous French white wines that you can have that work well with as an aperitif, or you can finish it at the end of a meal with a rich dessert, a sweet dessert, or some fresh fruit. So they're very, very flexible and very, very. These sort of wines are more versatile than people realise. So yeah, there's sort of a decadent pleasure that you can have whenever you feel like it.
Well, that sounds great. Not something to be scared of at all.
Not at all. No, they're lovely.